The following program was produced by an independent community producer. The opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the ECAT staff or board of directors.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. It's the Ron Van Dam Show.
Hold on tight, things can get a bit weird, if you like that sort of thing.
Hey, welcome to the program. How you doing? Good to see you. My name is Ron Van Dam. That's what they said at the beginning of the show. The name of the show has my name in it, so therefore I can't really make any excuses for myself, and I will not. How are you today? Yeah, that's rhetorical. I can't hear you. I can see you through your Comcast cable box and your Verizon box. I can see you. There's a little camera in there that you don't know about. All I ask is put some pants on. Seriously? Okay. Well, fine. I don't know what you want from me, to be honest with you. Just as a matter of introduction, I've been doing radio for 30 years. I did TV for 25 of those years. And now I'm just kind of laying back, but I'm still doing the radio. I do a couple of syndicated stations, and with the explosion of this podcast crap, I do that now, and we're doing really well. We're on all the platforms and all that kind of stuff, which I still don't understand. I don't know. I don't know. I'm from a generation where we had phone books, phone booths. When you called a company, a person answered the phone and said, "Hello, how can I help you?" That's when I grew up, and it was wonderful. Now I'm talking to robots. If you go to our website or speak to our live chat person who's not really a person, we have the frequently asked questions, none of which are the questions that I want to ask. I don't have any frequently asked questions. They're all, I need to speak to somebody to get it off my chest is what I need. I need to complain to a human being. Robots, I can't complain to a robot. It's just, they don't care. They don't have any emotions. I want to affect somebody's life because of my problems. That's really all I want. Anyway, what I do on this show is the same thing that I do on the radio. Only on the radio, I interview some guests and some celebrities and such. Here, I just monologue it for half an hour. So it's different in that sense, but I do a lot of the first 20 minutes of my actual radio program. I talk incessantly about things that make no sense. And then the last 10 minutes, I interview somebody, a medical expert or a celebrity or someone who knows something that I don't. And that's it. That's pretty much everything. So how are you? What do you do for a living? Oh, really? And they pay you for that? That's unbelievable. Wow. Okay. I needed a new desk chair last week. Yeah. Because chairs don't last forever. They should, but they don't. My chair started to tilt a little bit to the right, and I said, no, I'm not going that direction. If I'm going to tilt at all, it's going to be the left. So I got rid of the chair because posture is very important, because everybody who sees me says, stand up straight. So apparently posture is important. That's about it. So I go, where do I get a desk chair? I know they sell them at Staples, but I can't go there for a desk chair because I feel silly. It's the name of the store is Staples. It's not desk chairs. They're so specific in what they sell. It bothers me so much. It's an office supply store. They don't just sell staples. Well, I realize that they're like staple items for the office, but nobody thinks that way. You put staples on your building, then, you sell staples. I guess that's your specialty. Although when you go to the Staples section at Staples, there isn't that much to choose from. And you can't buy a staple. You can't go in and say, my stapler, I'm out of staples, but I only need one. I never staple anything. I want to buy one staple. You can't do that. That's like trying to buy a slice of pizza. Did you ever go into a place that's got pizza? It says it big on the storefront. Pizza, the best pizza. We got pizza. And you go in there just like a slice. We don't sell slices. What are you talking about? You're making slices. You got a pizza, a whole pizza, and then you got the pizza cutter, don't you? Yes, we do. I did a little Italian accent, although they're not always Italian. Yes, I do. And they, before they give you the pizza, they slice it, and yet you don't sell slices? What's wrong with you? Does it? And the way they say it, oh no, we don't sell slices. What the hell? We don't do slices. But you make pizza and you turn them into slices. But we don't sell them individually. Why not? Why not? I don't know. We just don't. And they cross their arms like, we don't sell single slices here. What the hell do you think we are? A place that makes pizza slices. Sorry, I spit. So upset. Bothers me when you walk. No, we don't do slices. Oh, well, I'm sorry. It's the way you said that. No, we don't do that. I don't go there, baby. I don't go to the single slice thing. Well, if you did the single slices, you can make a lot more than if you sold the whole pie. Because the single slices per slice would be more money, and you could make much better money, and you get a lunch crowd that doesn't want a whole freaking pizza. It's just one person wants a couple of slices. What's your problem? Oh, we don't. We don't. Slices? That's for idiots. Okay. Anyway, so I know Staples sells office chairs, but I can't. I just can't do it. I feel stupid. Staples must change the name of their stores in order to attract the proper business. It should be Staples and More, because that's what it is. We sell Staples, which nobody uses anymore. By the way, Staples, people don't use Staples anymore. They use those little clip things, with the little handle on. And you clip the paper together. They don't staple things. What the hell? Change the name of your store to Staples and More, or No More Staples, something like that. Staples and More. Look, it worked for Bed Bath and Beyond. Oh, wait a minute. They went out of business. They went bankrupt. Never mind. So I went to a very popular furniture store, and I'm not pleased as I do this little bit. Do not get upset with me. There's a chain of stores only in New England, I believe, called Jordan's Furniture. You familiar with that? Raise your hand if you're familiar with Jordan's Furniture. Look, everybody is. Marketing-wise, they got it all. They put in movie theaters, amusements for kids, Christmas time. They do the thing with the animated things. They go out of their way. They're like, marketing is like, they have Montilio's bakery in there. God. They were doing blueberry muffins for a while. God, what? You'll do anything to get me into your store. Apparently, we should line up a series of prostitutes out front, and come on, there'd be a line around the block. Seriously. So I figured, well, they got desk chairs, furniture, right? Yeah, they're not Staples, they're furniture, it's chair. So I walked into the Jordan's place, and just off to the right, as soon as you walk in, is a showroom. And in that showroom, oddly enough, they sell mattresses. Was not aware that mattress was a furniture. But apparently it is. They sell mattresses, even if it's not a holiday or a president's birthday. So I walk into this area simply because out of the corner of my eye, right over here, I see that there are people in there dressed in lab coats, and I'm figuring, oh my God, they're doing autopsies. What are they doing in there? They have scientists and lab people in there. And I walk into the area, the mattress area, and I start laughing. And I'm not laughing with them, I'm laughing at them, because the salespeople are dressed in lab coats. And I don't know if they still do it, but when I was there, they did. And they're walking around with lab coats. And I thought, my God, they're curing cancer at Jordan's Furniture. They're doing experiments so that people can live a healthier life. No, they're salespeople, and they put on lab coats. Why would you do that? Well, we're sleep experts. No, you're not. You're salespeople who put on lab coats. What are you doing? Where are the test tubes? What are you checking? Are you? What are you doing? What are you doing in a lab coat? Well, we're sleep specialists, you see, and we're selling mattresses. That means that we help you sleep better, and we are scientifically we scientifically put these lab coats on. I see. Okay. Yeah. We're going to help you get a better night's sleep, sir. Well, I'm just looking for a desk chair. Well, it's still going to help you sleep. And I know because I'm wearing a lab coat. Oh, really? Maybe next time I come into this area, I should be wearing a surgical outfit. I'd be a doctor. I can be a doctor. We can play all kinds of occupational games. What do you have as a background as a lab sleep specialist? Oh, I worked at Wendy's. I sold cars. Oh, okay. All right then. All right. So, and then they have this machine, this upright machine, and it tells you if you need a hard mattress, a soft mattress, or Goldilocks, or one of the three bears. And it helps you discern what kind of mattress you need. And they actually gave a name to the machine, which is scary in a sense. They called it Bridget, and I don't know what it means. I think all those letters might stand for something, but I don't know what. But it's Bridget. So now I'm having some type of relationship with a female upright board that has lights on it. I don't understand what's going on. They told me I need a hard mattress. And I said, well, you're the experts. You're wearing the coats. Because Bridget gave me that information. I think Bridget was the first piece of AI. I don't think she talks. She just spits out information. She's backed by all these scientific computer things. it's developed inside of a lab somewhere in Silicon Valley. And that's what she does. So I went when I finished having fun with the people in lab coats, I engaged them as if I was interested, but it wasn't. I was just having fun with them. But when I left, I still needed a desk chair, so I went to Staples where they do have desk chairs. They're ergonomically proper. Now I think I know what that means. I know I can't spell it. I can hardly say it. But I'm ergonomically better off now than I was before I had this desk chair. So I'm doing that. Then the Staples guy, dressed in a staple, he was wearing a lab coat because he's a desk chair specialist. He says, do you want it assembled? I said, excuse me? I want a desk chair that I can sit in. He says, well, it comes unassembled. Oh, no. I am not assembling anything. Well, it's not very difficult, sir. Oh, you don't know me. It can't be done. I cannot do it. I just can't do it. My desk chair will look like a frying pan or some kind of death contraption. I cannot assemble things at all. So they tell me what the assembly fee is, and I said, I don't care. You're assembling this, and I'm not. I said, well, we'll call you tomorrow when it's assembled. I said, fine, and don't call me until then, and make sure it's not in the middle of the night because I don't sleep well. I should get a new mattress, actually, but I don't know where to go for that. So anyway, they assembled a chair for me. I'm very, very happy with my ergonomically proper chair. That's it. Now I have fantastic posture and I am upright. Man, difficult. I don't assemble furniture. I just don't. I put together a table once, and the legs were facing the wrong direction. They should be facing down for the ground. They didn't end up like that. And I had to disassemble it, and then I took the instructions. I never use the instructions. If there are like 28 pieces, nuts and bolts and things, and I finished assembling the whole thing, and there's 15 nuts and bolts left, I know I probably did something wrong, and I have to disassemble, and then I have to do the direction thing. And the directions are never good because the directions are not always in English. And when they are missing letters in the alphabet. I have a rule, and I live by this rule as if my life depended on it, and it kind of does in a way. I have no best friends, and there's a reason for that. It's because I take best friends very seriously. It's like I will do anything for you. But the problem is, I kind of won't. There's nobody I know other than family members that I would do anything for. So you can't tag me as a best friend because I don't play that game. Here are the things that I will never do, and I know I will never do them. And to be honest with you, I never did them in life. But if I did them out of guilt or because I thought I should. Here are the things I will never do. This is my anti-bucket list, or my list, not bucket, but begins with an F. Okay. If you were to call me up and say, Ron, we're having a painting party. I just moved into a new house, and we're going to paint my living room. And if you come over and help us paint, we'll have pizzas. There'll be pizzas. No. A, I'm not going to paint your living room, and B, your payment is going to be a lot more than a pizza slice, and I know you can't get slices anywhere. No, Ron, we're going to get a whole pizza. We're going to split it. I don't like that. I'm against this. I'm against the pizza thing, and I will not help you paint. Painting's a pain in the butt, and get somebody else to do it. And offering me pizza, what do you think I am? Some type of whore? I mean, I'm sorry. Did I say that on the public television thing? I will never drive you to the airport unless I'm married to you. Other than that, I will never drive you to the airport, because that means I have to drive out of the airport too, and that's like 2 trips. So I'm not going to do it. The only time I would drive somebody to the airport is if they really annoyed me and were really a disgustingly bothersome person and they were staying with me by mistake and they had to go to the airport. I would drive them just to get rid of them, but it wouldn't be out of friendship. Another thing I will never do is assemble anything, and I've told you why. I don't assemble. I don't do it. I will not assemble. I do not assemble. And I will never, ever, 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 ever help you move. I don't care if you have a U-Haul or what. I'm not going to lift anything that isn't mine. And I'm not going to help you move it from one place to the other because I don't care. That's your problem. Don't move if you can't afford to pay somebody to move you. I'm not going to do it. But Ron, we're going to have pizza. Okay. You don't understand the pizza problem with me. That's the one food you should never offer me because I have a problem with pizza things. The day that they do slices happily is the day I will use their pizza. But before that, we don't do slices. What are you, crazy? All right. One of the greatest things about getting older, and apparently I am doing that, one of the greatest things, there comes a point in your life around menopause, not that men have menopause. Why would they call it menopause if men don't get it? Am I right? Maybe it should be called femalepause. No, the female has the word male in it too. What's up with this? What's up with that? Why do all the female things have male in it? Menopause? Female? Wow. Woman. Wow. Did you ever figure that out? Wow. That sucks. But around that age, around 40 or 50 or something like that, you will find that all of a sudden, like with a click of the fingers, like just a magical moment, you realize, hey, wait a minute, I'm really comfortable with myself. I know myself. All through your life, you've had to wonder, should I do this? Should I do that? Am I doing this because it's out of guilt? Are they making me feel guilty? Do I make myself feel guilty? Was my childhood full of guilt? Why am I doing this? Why can't I make a decision? Do I like things, but then I do them and then I don't? Why? Who am I? I'm wandering this earth. Why am I even here? What is my purpose in life? Whoa! You spend most of your life knocking into walls and not knowing who you are. Well, around the age of 40 or 50, you finally get it. And you finally say to yourself, I'm happy with who I am. I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. I would never be with myself in private. But I know what I like and I know what I don't like. And I can honestly, if someone says something to me, no, I can say, no, I don't do that. No, I don't want to do that. No, I'm not doing that. It's not something I do. It's not something I want to do. I am not doing it. Oh, you're not, can I talk you into it? No, you can't, because I don't want to. I don't even want you to talk me into it. Now go away. Can I drive you to the airport just once? It's a great freedom, a great release to be able to know what you really don't want to do. You spend most of your life doing what you think you should do. I have to go to school. I have to go to public school. I have to get a job. I want to get married. I want to have children. Or maybe I don't even want to have children. Maybe I don't even want to get married. But I don't know, because everybody else is doing it. Should I be doing that too? How do I do this? How do I do? I don't even know what I'm doing. I know what everybody else wants. Do I want those? If I don't want those things, am I different? Am I weird? You spend like so much of your life, 2/3 of your life, not knowing what you really are and what you really want. And then suddenly, a snap of the fingers, which I cannot do, by the way. I'm physically not set up to snap my fingers. I've been trying it all my life. I can't do it. I don't make a sound when I do this. But that doesn't matter. It's the concept. Like a snap of the fingers, all of a sudden you say, hey, I don't want to do that. I'm not doing it. And I have no problem telling you that's not who I am. I know you don't like me because of that, or I know you think that I'm strange in but I'm just not going to do it. And I don't do that. This is not something I do. I used to have to do it to make you guys happy and to satisfy myself that I'm doing the thing that I'm supposed to do. But now all of a sudden I realize, hey, I don't do that. I don't do it well. I don't want to do it. I ain't doing it. It's a wonderful feeling. It's like freedom. And I think that it comes under the category of getting to know yourself and to kind of finally figuring out, like, what do I do? This is what I do and what I don't do. Because there's some things that we do well, and it's not all the same thing. Some people have incredible talents in certain directions, or when they do certain things, they feel incredibly rewarded and fulfilled. Takes you a long time to figure that out, doesn't it? But once you do, oh, it's fantastic. It's better than sex. Almost. Actually, when you get older, it is better than sex. Who are you trying to kid? Who are you trying to kid? And when I was younger, I used to refer to people as old people, and I never made fun of them, but I put them in a category. And then as you start to approach that particular sector of life, you realize, hey, this is not so bad, Yeah, I've said on this show so many times that in other cultures other than this one, the elder are respected because they've been through everything. They've weathered everything. They've been through all the situations. They've learned their lesson. And now they pretty much just know the stuff. And you go to your elders and you say, oh, great one. And I love being called that, by the way. Oh, great one. What shall I do? And the answer is, you do what you think you should do. because we are all different, my son or my daughter, or my whatever. It is listen to your body. And then you listen to your body, and all you hear is, your stomach gurgling because you had pizza last night. When you couldn't get a slice, you had to eat the whole pie. You know what I'm saying? Listen to your gut. What? What's my gut? Yeah, well, I have gas. I have an internal gas problem. Well, then listen to it. Why? No, that's what the wise people say. I'll tell you what I would do, but that doesn't mean that's what you should do. So it doesn't clear the problem up. But we do respect our elders, and we always should, because we're all going to get there. And I always say we're all going to get older if we're lucky. If we're lucky. And why do I say that? Because Americans, oh my goodness, we're a culture of like idiocy, just total idiocy. We eat all these processed, disgustingly fatty, salty foods, and we relish them. It's amazing, and this is the way we eat. We shovel sugar down our bodies, which is fine until you hit like 40 or 50 years old again. And that's where your body says, all right, that's enough. Now you're going to pay for all those years that you abused me. This is your body speaking to you in your gut. Now you're going to pay. So, we don't eat healthy. We don't eat healthy at all. We don't exercise. If you go to the gym, that's kind of silly because you can exercise all day if you just move around properly and stop getting into this AI and this technology where all you have to do is sit on your ass 24 hours a day and with a remote control, or Amazon will bring it to your front door, or you don't have to go shopping. It just comes to you, and you drive everywhere. You walk nowhere. The only time you walk is from the car to the front door of the store or your office or whatever. Then you sit down for another 8 hours. Most of the jobs are sitting in front of a computer screen in a non-movement situation. Your eyes are looking at a bright screen for 8 hours straight. Don't be surprised when you hit that magic mark that I talked about, that all of a sudden medically it's like, oh my God, I abused myself to something not good. It's our lifestyle. The AI, the technology, all that stuff has made us so lazy and so sedentary that we are basically devising ways of being unhealthy and killing ourselves. Oh my God, what are we doing? You can be smart right now with a click of the fingers. Know who you are. Be happy. And eat better and move around a little bit more. And stop using all these comforts of life that are making it too comfortable. Because that's not the way it's supposed to be. It's not the way our ancestors ever lived. Ever. Okay. I'm just about out of time. And for your sake, thank goodness. Now, I don't know what show is next. I have no idea. It's probably nothing like this one. But whatever it is, just do me a favor and tolerate it. At least for 5 minutes. It looks good. Or you could say, look, I'm 40 years old, I'm 50 years old. I don't have to watch that crap anymore. Okay, all right, you got it now. You got it, man. Hey, if you want to listen to me on a daily basis, I do this Monday through Friday on all those platforms. All the ones, the iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Pandora, the music, not the jewelry company, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music. Did I say that? Yes, I did. All of them. You can listen to me. I do it every weekday. Or I'm on some syndicated stations across the country, but that depends on where you live. Okay? Fine. You can go to ronvandam.com, newenglandbroadcasting.com, and just Google my name and you'll find me. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, I wish you peace.